Hello, my name is Kevin Ono. I'd like to welcome you to Focus on San Francisco. I'm going to be the host of this program. It's a new program, and basically with Focus on San Francisco, we focus on politics, entertainment, professional sports, economic development in the greater San Francisco area, and community issues. We're very excited to have Miss Alice Jensen, who is the events manager for Cheerssf San Francisco. Alice, how are you doing?
I'm well, thank you. How are you?
Good. It's good to have you on the program today.
Thank you for having me.
Now, Alice, could you tell us a little bit about Cheerssf San Francisco? What do you guys do?
So Cheerssf San Francisco is the world's first LGBT-affiliated cheer squad. We're all adult volunteers, so we volunteer our time to raise money for people with life-threatening illnesses.
Okay, okay. And tell me, how long have they been in existence?
We've been in existence since 1980, so we've spent the last several decades raising over $350,000 for people with life-threatening illnesses like HIV and AIDS. We support people with breast cancer. Every year, the team gives out grants to community organizations. And so we have a grant process where community organizations can apply to Cheerssf San Francisco. And the team votes on a beneficiary. So the entire year, we raise money for that beneficiary through our events and our philanthropic efforts, and we donate that money back to the community.
Now, are you guys do y'all support people with particular kind of life-threatening conditions and stuff like that?
We do. The organization was started in 1980 when the HIV and AIDS crisis was just starting to affect the San Francisco community. We have broadened our focus since then. Many of our beneficiaries have been HIV and AIDS focused, but our focus has broadened, and every year the team votes on a beneficiary. We've had everything from sending burn survivors to summer camp. This past year we sponsored the Shanti Project, which has a number of different programs to support the community. One focused on HIV and AIDS, another focused on nutritional health for women with breast cancer. And they also sponsored the PAUSE program, which is helping people who are homebound with their pets.
Okay.
So people who have health challenges might not be able to go out and walk their dog or can't carry their cat litter up the stairs, and so the Shanti Project helps with that.
Okay. Now, one of the things that I would like to ask you guys are a 501c3, is that correct?
Correct. We're a nonprofit.
So anyone that decides that they want to find out how they can get involved or support your organization, they would be able to receive a tax deduction for their contribution. Is that correct?
Absolutely, yes. And we provide tax-deductible receipts as well.
Oh, is that right? Okay. Now, tell me about some of the kind of stunts that you guys do.
So we are like I said, all adults. So we are not bound by college rules or high school rules. So our stunts are the most innovative, high-flying. They're somewhat dangerous, but also a lot of fun because we're not bound by association rules. So the only bound is on our creativity. Okay. And we throw these stunts, as you saw in the Pride Parade, on concrete with the Muni grates and the overhead lines. We perform in all different kinds of spaces. We raise money by performing at various different kinds of events. So you can hire Cheerssf San Francisco for your birthday party. Okay. Or corporations hire us sometimes to throw a kickoff event for their opening sales convention. Okay. Things like that. So we can adjust our performances to fit the size, the space, and the needs of our client. Okay. So to hire us, all you have to do is go to cheerssf.org. There's a button that says hire. You just click that, and then you can fill out the form, and we'll get in touch with you. But we can craft a creative and exciting performance for the event.
Now, what if someone just wants to support what you guys do, and they say, well, I don't want to hire them. I believe in what they're doing, and I want to support them. Well, how do they support you guys?
We love donors. You can go to our website at cheerssf.org. There's a button that says donate. You just click that button, you can donate, or you can go to our Facebook page, which is at Cheerssf San Francisco, and you can hit the donate button.
Now, talk to me about some of the events that you guys have participated in, because I actually saw you guys down at the Pride celebration.
That's right.
And I was just amazed on some of the stunts that you guys were doing. How much practice and preparation, Alice, does it take?
It takes a lot of practice and preparation. We practice once a week, Tuesday nights, for 3 hours every week. 9 months out of the year, actually no longer than 9 months out of the year. We usually take a summer break and then a week at the winter holidays. Okay. This year we're going to the Gay Games in Paris in August, so we are not taking our summer break. We're practicing straight through the summer because we're taking our squad Internationally, we're going to be opening the opening ceremonies of the 10th Gay Games in Paris, and then we will be competing there as well in cheerleading, which is a sport there, in addition to track and field and swimming and all the other summer Olympic type sports. There's a cheerleading division, so we will be competing, and then we will also be participating in the closing ceremonies.
Now, Alice, how did you get involved with Cheers?
So I was a cheerleader in high school. I cheered for 2 years, and then I went off to college and pursued my studies and got married, had a family, and was taking my little boy to the 4th of July parade in Corte Madera, which now I know Cheerssf does every year and has for many years. And we were just watching the parade go by, and I saw Cheerssf marching down the parade route and heard the MC say what Cheerssf was all about. And I was very intrigued, so I went to the website, checked them out, tried out for the team, and here I am.
Okay. And your Alice, your academic background is what?
So I got a double degree in rhetoric and psychology from the University of California at Berkeley.
Tell me, what is rhetoric?
Rhetoric is the art of argumentative and persuasive writing and oral advocacy. So I knew that I wanted to be a lawyer in high school, so I went into it knowing that. So instead of choosing an English major, I wanted to choose a major that was, based in text and analyzing, but also that had the persuasive element. And then my other major was psychology. Got to, get in everyone's heads. So what I say about my double degrees is, if you can't convince them, just confuse them.
And you also have a law degree, is that correct?
I do, yes.
And what did you get your law degree from?
I got my law degree at Harvard Law School.
Okay, good school.
It's okay.
and what is your specialty that you practice?
Now I'm in securities law.
I
investigate financial fraud for the federal government.
Okay.
So that's my day job, and this is my cheer job.
Oh, well, that's very exciting. Now, what kind of events did you guys have coming up soon? I know you guys got the Gay Games.
That's right.
Okay, and what is the dates of that event?
That is going to be August 1st to the 12th in Paris, France.
Okay, it's going to be in Paris, France.
Yes.
And do you guys, are y'all trying to get awards there? Is that where you win awards? What kind of awards do they normally?
They give out, just like the standard Olympics, they give out gold, silver, and bronze medals. So we will be competing there. They have a pom-pom competition, so that's a dance competition, which I'll be competing in. And then they also have pod stunt competitions. And so there will be subsets of our teams and other teams from our sister squads around the country who will be competing in that as well.
Now, most of the people that are in your organization, they are volunteers, is that correct?
They're all volunteers, everyone.
And so no one gets paid for anything?
Nobody gets paid. We all donate our time and our effort for our community.
Well, that requires a lot of time and dedication, to be able to volunteer and to do this. And you're talking about what, 3 hours? What?
Weekly.
Weekly. I mean, that's a pretty. You have to be committed to be able to do that.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, it's not just the practice. We require that our volunteers participate in 10 paid events over the course of the year. So when we get hired, we need to staff those events. And so people take time out of their schedules to go to practice and then to perform at those events so we can fulfill our mission in raising funds for those less privileged. And then we also have 2 community events, so not everybody can pay. So we were just recently last week at the AIDS Walk in San Francisco, and that's a non-paid event. We volunteer our time and we donate our time because that is part of our mission. And the AIDS Walk raises a ton of money for AIDS research, so we provide our time for free to the AIDS Walk.
Well, I came down there late, but I know they raised something like $1,218,000 this year.
That's fantastic.
And because when I got there, they put it up on the board, and they said, this is what we raised in San Francisco this year. So it shows the commitment of people fighting for that, to make sure that, just try to make sure that AIDS is eradicated. And it shows their commitment and stuff. Alice, how does people that want to become a volunteer with your organization, what is the process for them to become a volunteer?
So the first thing you would do is go to our website, and there's a button that says join, and that's where the information is. We have tryouts once a year, and we have both non-performing and performing roles. So when you see the videos online, or you see us out in public throwing people in the air and doing these high-flying stunts, that's the performing team. But we also have a production team that is responsible for all the back-end logistics. So it's a support squad that also supports the performers, but also is in charge of making sure we have all the equipment we need, the sound system, all of the back end support. We couldn't do it without them. And so even if if you were a cheerleader or want to be a cheerleader, then you can certainly come and join us. And it doesn't mean that if you want to be on, if you have a background in photography and logistics, that's a great place if you don't want to be a performer to be on the production team.
Okay.
So cheerssf.org/join.
Okay. And so let's give that website again so our audience will know if they want to be involved with what you guys are doing, and they want to be able to go to the website so they can find out what you're doing, so how they can participate.
Right. It's www.cheerssf.org.
Okay. Let's pull up some of the photos of some events that you guys have done, and so folks will get a chance to see what you guys have done right here. So let's look at this first photo. Tell me about that one.
So that is one of our longtime volunteers. His name is Salvador Tovar.
Okay.
Sal has been on the team for longer than I have, so at least 8 years.
Okay.
But he is carrying a spirit bucket. It looks like in the Pride Parade.
Okay.
This is how we raise money. We walk down parade routes, we throw our stunts, and then we have these red spirit buckets.
Okay.
And we ask the crowd for donations.
Oh,
You can donate at cheerssf.org. You can donate at our Facebook page. But the way we raise the most donations is just plain old hard cash that people see us, they're inspired, and they put it right there in the red bucket.
Okay, and let's talk about this one right here. What is this?
This is one of our poses in the stunt routine. This was taken this year at Pride.
Okay.
And that's our team.
Okay.
We have a dance section in our stunt routine that we hit that pose, and then off we go to the next stunt.
Okay, and let's look at this other photograph and tell me a little bit about this.
Right, so Cheer for Life is our motto.
Okay.
It really means that we cheer to help people live their best lives.
Okay.
We try to inspire people with our stunts, and we also try to support people with our finances.
Oh, okay.
And so that's what our motto is, Cheer for Life. And this is a picture of Jacob, me, and Monica from our team this year at Pride. We were the sign carriers for our Cheer SF, Cheer for Life, cheer.
Okay.
So we use these signs to help people to know what to yell back at us.
So this is actually took place in San Francisco, is that correct?
That's right.
Okay.
This was just a couple weeks ago at the
Oh.
San Francisco Pride celebration.
Oh, that's great. That's great. Okay, now we're going to open up the phone lines for our audience to call in. They may want to call in and ask a question. Since this is a live show, we do give people a chance to call in. So they can actually call at 415-861-6648. If you have any questions for Alice Jensen, who's with Cheers, please call our line so we can ask you a question. We want you guys to get involved with Cheers. They do some wonderful work. They're 501c3. They're a charitable organizations, volunteers, people trying to do something to make the life better for other people, particularly people that have HIV, AIDS, and breast cancer.
Correct.
Alice, is there any kind of events that you guys got coming up, like next month, that the community can come out and have a chance to see what you guys do?
Definitely. We will be at the Castro Street Fair,
Okay.
which I believe is the first Sunday in October
Okay.
this year. We're there every year. It's right in the heart of the Castro community where our organization was founded, and so we are really proud to represent there.
Okay.
We will be performing a stunt routine and a pom routine,
Okay.
and probably our Cheer for Life cheer that you saw the signs for earlier. So we'd love it if people would come out.
Now, do we know when the time that an event takes place? Is
The festival, I believe, starts somewhere in the morning, but we will probably be performing between noon and 4.
Okay.
So we usually perform in the intersection of
Okay.
18th and Castro,
Okay.
and we'll probably perform 12, 1, 2, 3, 4 on the hour,
Oh, is it
usually.
right? Okay. And do you guys have a designated time that you guys are going to actually be performing?
Yeah, well, right now it hasn't been set yet, but it's usually on the hour.
Okay.
Between 12 and 4.
Okay.
So we'll be probably doing 4 performances.
Okay. Now, is there a number that if people are trying to get in touch with your organization, or is there a number they can reach you guys at?
The best way to reach us is to go to our website.
Go to your website.
Yeah, there is a button that says contact.
Okay.
And all you have to do is click it, fill in your information. We'll get in touch with you. You can also reach us on our Facebook page,
Okay.
cheerssf.org.
Okay.
And then we're also on Twitter and Instagram, of course.
Oh man, you guys, y'all just doing so many exciting things, and what I'm so amazed about is that what you guys doing, it benefits other people in the community, people that are having life-threatening conditions. And it's helping them to become better. And the good thing about it that I like about what your organization is, no one is receiving any kind of pay to do this. They're doing it because they believe in what you guys are trying to do, and they believe in Cheers San Francisco and the things they're trying to do to make the beneficiaries, people with AIDS and breast cancer, get well.
That's right. And we don't want any payment.
Okay.
You know, we get it in our hearts. We do it because we love it.
Okay.
And our organization is very diverse. We have people from age 19 to people in their 50s, every age, race, color, sexual orientation, family background, educational background. We are about the most diverse organization that you can find. We're united by two things. We're united by cheerleading, and we're united by our mission. And our mission is to help others that are less fortunate than ourselves. So we're very proud to do that. We've been proud to do that for the city and county of San Francisco since 1980.
Well, you know, that's wonderful what you guys are doing. We got about a couple more minutes.
Okay.
Is there anything else that you would like to share with our audience, you know, with these last couple of minutes that we have?
Sure. Cheer San Francisco is a very diverse organization. We support everyone. So if you have a birthday party coming up, if you have a cheer camp, if you're a cheer coach and you have a camp that you need people to help your kids learn to stunt, if you are a corporate organization that you need entertainment for your opening kickoff for a convention, hire us. We are easy to find, www.cheerssf.org.
Okay.
There's a button at the top that says hire.
Okay.
And you hit that button. I or one of my event coordinators will give you a call and we'll work out the details. We're very flexible, so it doesn't matter whether you want a dance routine, a pom routine, a stunt routine. We can welcome your guests on a red carpet with a pom tunnel.
Okay.
We can put your CEO in a low stunt.
Okay.
We create custom cheers. So when we've had corporations who are launching a new product, they can give us keywords, and our cheer maker will make it into a cheer where we can, you know, engage your audience. So we do it all.
Man, it's just wonderful to you know, to find about all the different things that different organizations in San Francisco are doing, and you guys are one of those organizations that are doing similar things, you know, to make this community better. We want to let our audience know that Focus on San Francisco is a program that comes on twice a month. We on the first and third Wednesday of each month at 5:30. Our next program is going to be on August the 1st, and we're going to have the San Francisco Planning Department on, and they're going to be talking about the plans for the Civic Center. So we're very excited about that program. And we're glad, Alice, that you came and to be with us today and talk about the exciting things that you guys are doing. We want the community to know that, you know, if you want to support what Cheers San Francisco is doing, go to the website. Go to the contact list that Alice gave you. You know, there's all kind of ways. And if you just want to become a volunteer, you can go to the website, find out how you can be a volunteer, how you can be a part of the process, how you can provide solutions, because that's what your organization is doing. Y'all are providing solutions to people that have life-threatening illnesses.
That's right. We do our very best to support them.
You know, so I want you guys to continue to do what you guys are doing, and you know, you have to come back to the program when you come back from Paris.
I would love to.
And you got to tell and take plenty of pictures and come back with us and share us what you guys did on and I know that you guys are going to win some trophies.
I hope so.
I know you're going to win some trophies, and so you know, it's just very exciting. We got about a minute left, and I just want to thank our audience for taking their time to watch us on Focus on San Francisco, and come back on the 1st and watch our program again. Again, I said we are on the 1st and the 3rd Wednesday of every month, and we just think that this is going to be an exciting program because we talk about politics, we talk about entertainment, we talk about economic development, we talk about professional sports, and we talk about community issues. And we just think that this is an opportunity for our residents of San Francisco to be able to call in, talk to our guests, be able to get information, because that's what this program is about. It's about giving out information on things that are happening in San Francisco. And Alice, with the remaining seconds I got left, is there anything else you would like to add?
Find us at www.cheerssf.org.
Okay.
Thanks for having me, Kevin.
And thank you very much.